You can't mention bully without thinking about the name Mr.
Miyagi was one of the first dogs in the game that I saw 10 years ago when I started. When I got in the dog game, there was only one dog that looked very unique from the rest of the dogs.
When Miyagi finally came out, I mean, I remember pictures of him as a puppy with his ears, and people were just losing it because he just had such a distinct look.
The killer part is that when Miyagi was born, he was more like a special puppy.
Okay, well, in 1995, I joined a company that was producing bull semen and selling bull semen around the world. And it was that company that subsequently cloned the first calf in 1997. And that was right after Dolly the sheep was cloned.
The headline on the other major news story today, to which we intend to devote some time, is very simple. Hello, Dolly.
In February of 1997, a Finn Dorset sheep named Dolly sent waves of future shock around the world.
The first living, breathing clone of an adult mammal.
It's possible we're seeing a scientific explosion comparable to the atom bomb or the moon rocket or DNA itself.
For many, it was a case of science gone too far.
Are we acting more like the creator than creatures? Are we trying to play the role of God and all this?
When George and Wendy contacted you to clone Miyagi for them, what was the steps and the process of doing that?
Okay, well, they first of all did it correct. Wendy called me and said that she wanted to go forward with the cloning, so she ordered a kit, she and George, and I sent them the kit, and they were prepared then to collect the tissue and to ship it to me. And they did everything right in the background. This is the ultimate breeding. Cloning is the ultimate breeding. George and Wendy are dog breeders, so they know breeding very well.
Would you say that Miyagi was the first American bully that's ever been cloned in the world?
Oh, I'm quite certain of that, because I'm familiar with virtually all the dogs that have ever been cloned since I worked with the Koreans when they started doing this.
Check his old YouTube videos.
Yeah, check the markings.
Check the YouTube videos from 12 years ago. Same exact markings.
Miyagi, 9 years old, living legend right here. Y'all see what it is? Killer season.
This is the first American bully, which is exciting.
So I'm Malaine Rodriguez, and I'm the client service manager at Viagen Pets.
What's the percentage that they're exactly? Would you say it's 99.9, something like that?
99.9999999.
Wow.
It's a very, very small amount of DNA that comes from the mitochondrial DNA from the egg, but that nuclear DNA is 100% the same dog.
This is crazy.
The idea that you would have another individual that matched your genetic markers, and it's not you. I mean, it's almost impossible. It would be much easier to win $20 million in a lottery than ever finding someone that matched your DNA. It is identical.
Now, from your experience, what's the reaction to the families when they receive their clone pet?
It's pretty amazing, and just like we saw today, there's tears all around from me, from them.
When he was born, that day I had took him out. I took out his mom at the kennel, and she started scratching her, scratching, and it was me and Chewy. Chewy from Bully Camp.
Hello.
You see for life. History right here. Bully history, baby. World history, dog history.
That shit crazy.
So he was like, man, that bitch about to have him. So I rushed her to the vet, to Dr. Bushko. They opened the bitch up. Miyagi was stuck in the canal.
Whoa.
I would have waited the next day, he would have been dead.
Damn.
Straight up.
So Miyagi, the miracle puppy, again.
This is the second time.
Yeah, this is insane.
Wendy has told me it sounds like you see already some amazing things.
Yeah, same thing.
Oh yeah. George has a nephew, and he used to play with Miyagi like all the time, and they would sleep together, and like it was just like his best friend. Anytime George's nephew would come over, Miyagi would always, you know, kind of bypass everybody else and make his way over there, like, you know, you're here, blah blah blah. And when we got the puppy back, he was playing with everybody, and as soon as his nephew went to the backyard, it was just like Miyagi was back, you know what I mean? Like, he knew to go over there to George's nephew and, like, you know, kind of comfort and play with him. It was weird, and we didn't, you know, we all thought it was coincidence, but at the same time, it was like, no, this is really Miyagi. Like, it was.
Like a little nephew, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I've seen him before. I've seen him pass away, and now he's back here fucking. I never thought I'd be this shit in 100 years. You know?
I don't know. It kind of gave us the chills. Like, it was trippy because this is a first for all of us, and this is something that, you know, in a million years we never thought would happen, or it would be something that we would do. So now we're all learning and like seeing this happen and play out all at the same time.
Miyagi was the very first American bully that Viagen Pets has ever cloned.
And to your knowledge, would you say in the world?
As far as I know, there's never been another American bully.
Yes, what can you say? Because when you look at it, folks, then you have to worry and wonder, how did he do it? Don't worry about what he's doing, worry about yourself, because he's doing it. He's not doing the damn thing, he's doing the darn thing. Yes, he is, folks. Man, I just can't wait to see what he's gonna come out with next.